Hi everyone, Auntie Lexi here, and happy first anniversary to Sword of Convallaria. Can you believe it's already been a year since we first stepped into the Kingdom of Iria, built our little mercenary squads, and started waging war in this beautiful pixelated world? Where did time go? This video is proudly sponsored by Sword of Convallaria. And honestly, I'm thrilled because y'all know that tactical RPGs have been a newfound love of mine, and this one's been a standout from the start. If you've never played Sword of Convallaria, or maybe you bounced off early, let me remind you why this game's worth your time. Sword of Convallaria is a fantasy tactical RPG that takes some of the best elements of Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, and Tactics Ogre, and delivers on one of the most compelling free-to-play gameplay experiences to date. In just a year, we've not only been able to do the usual collecting and training of mercenaries, customizing my squads, and implementing my own strategies across the game's plentiful battlefields, but we've also partaken in tales that had us bartering between different places and delving into the rich mysteries of Iria and its people. So if this all sounds incredible, and trust me, it is, head on over to the link shown, which can be found in the description and a pinned comment, to download Sword of Convallaria right now and see what it's all about. Now, real talk. I don't play a ton of tactical RPGs, but when I do, it's kind of my comfort genre. But let's be honest, a lot of them play it safe. You know the formula. Grid map, colorful tiles, 100 menus, and eventually you hit that mid-game wall and never come back. Sword of Convallaria does it different. The battles are snappy, the pixel art hits hard, and the voice acting? Way better than you'd expect, even if I don't understand a lick of Japanese. But what really pulls me in is how it balances challenge with customization. You actually feel like your squad's yours, not just stat blocks. And the way new mechanics are layered in with each update, it keeps things fresh without overwhelming you. If you bounced off tactics games before, this one might surprise you. Let's start with the big headline. The long-awaited conclusion of the Kingdom of Iria storyline is finally here. If you've been following the twists, betrayals, and heartbreaks over the past year, buckle up. This new update will wrap it all up, and judging from what I've played, it's gonna be one emotional send-off. I've got my tissues beside me, just in case. In all seriousness though, this is a major payoff for fans of the game's story. So if you've fallen off somewhere along the way, now's the perfect time to return, catch up, and see how it all ends. Okay, gameplay time. Let's talk about the Pioneering Odyssey, which is actually two modes in one: Pioneer Challenge and Stellar Pioneer. First up, Pioneer Challenge. This is where strategy pros will thrive. You're going to face carefully crafted scenarios that demand smart team building and clever tactics. These aren't just bring your strongest units and win type stages. Oh no, you'll have to think on your feet. I tried a battle, and wow, these are pretty intense and challenging. But if you're like me, who's kind of a tactical novice, and want to ease in, there's another option. Stellar Pioneer is a ton more chill, perfect for testing squad composition or leveling new units. And best of all, it unlocks the new Pioneer talent, which gives your whole squad a serious power spike. Get that buff, and suddenly, those tough Pioneer challenges, they'll be way more manageable. And don't sleep on the Ascension support event either. It's running alongside the Pioneering Odyssey and lets you farm Ascension mats, including Hope Luck sites, faster than ever. That means more upgrades, more power, and way less grind. Next up, Expedition Mode. If you've ever wanted to go deep into the spiral and dig up ancient treasure with your own little exploration crew, this is it. You build a team, send them into the unknown, and collect origin gems. These gems are the currency to unlock super rare rewards, including limited characters like Shaq Lulu and Kia, and even brand new weapons. And from now until August 26th, there's a special tutorial event called Voyage into Uncharted Waters. Just follow the guide, complete event quests, and you'll rake in origin gems and hope luck sites. Seriously, they're practically throwing mats at us. Alright, let's get real serious here and talk about the new banners. I know y'all have been saving up your astral gems, so here's where you'll spend them. Starting August 1st, we're getting the banner for Inanna of Convallaria. Yes, the Inanna. She's finally here, right on time for the grand finale. Then, from August 15th, we've got a banner for Rico, another standout worth saving for, if you've got the persistence. And this one's big. A guaranteed new legendary banner runs from August 1st to 14th. If you do a 10 pull, which is 980 astral gems, you'll get at least one legendary character you don't already own. There's a few I want to get, so this is going to be super convenient. Now let's talk rewards, and honestly, all of this is a lot to take in. The Galactic Remnant event, where if you log in for 14 days, you'll get 10 more pulls. Rico's dailies, you'll be able to grab 10 secret fates and ascension mats. Annual review, where if you share it, you'll snag another 10 secret fates, an exclusive avatar frame, and more hope luck sites. Translation? That's dozen of pulls, all free, just for playing the game during the celebration window. Newbies, returners, day one fam, there's no excuse. Log in and get those summons. You know, looking back, it's kinda wild to see how far Sword of Convallaria has come in just a year. We started with a focused story campaign and tactical combat, but since then, we've had banner drops that completely changed the meta, limited events, new characters with wild mechanics, and of course, new game modes. They've really built on the game's core with care, and every update since launch has felt like a step forward. It's one of those rare games where you can feel the developers are listening, and that makes this anniversary hit just a little harder. Okay, we went through a lot of stuff, so let's do a quick recap. Huge story conclusion. New game modes that respect your brain and your time. Inanna and Rico banners, stacks and stacks of freebies, and it's all wrapped up in some of the best tactical pixel RPG design out there. So if you're a tactical RPG fan of Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, or Fire Emblem, or just want a free low-stakes way of trying out the genre, Sword of Convallaria will be right up your alley, along with modern touches and a whole lot of good stuff to play. If you haven't already, don't forget to use the link shown to download Sword of Convallaria and be part of this incredible anniversary celebration. This link is also in the description and the pinned comment, so you don't need to bust out your pens to write this one down. Whether you're brand new or a day one mercenary, it's time to join the fight for the people of Iria. But I know what you're thinking. You don't want to go in blind, especially if you're inexperienced with free-to-play games. If you need people to talk to about Sword of Convallaria and get some great tips on pulls and whatnot, believe me, I definitely did. Hang out with us at dsc.gg/backlogbattle. And if anything else, you're gonna be joining a Discord full of JRPG enthusiasts like myself. And if you want to take your support further, which will allow me to talk about games beyond JRPGs, and of course, make sure the JRPG discourse we get is top-notch and of high quality, join me on Patreon at patreon.com/backlogbattle. Every little bit helps as we're trying to build a YouTube community no one's ever seen before. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.